get cleaned up. You see I've got a room dedicated to working on anything mechanical, really. With motorcycle lift. I'm gonna punch out some of those outlets in the back and put in a double door. In front of this is my wood shop, and at one point this was my ham radio room. And I won't get into reasons why I vacated this, but I have another building now for the radio equipment. So very soon now, this will be demolition. I've got a ceiling heater coming in to help us in the wintertime because it ain't exactly super sunny in Minnesota in the winter. And that'll let us keep working on stuff well into the winter months. When I'm not riding, you know. The heater running. It's about 40 some degrees in February in the upper Midwest. And I'm kind of on borrowed time. There's a polar plunge coming up this weekend. So you know it's not going to stay in the 40s and 50s. It still will be wonderful. It'll be in the 30s, which for around here in February is unheard of. Anyway, I'm gonna get this knocked out and head back into the house and hopefully publish another video. From Harbor Freight, or I've had trailer kits. It's not a big deal, but kind of like IKEA, gotta assemble all of it, which kind of sucks. I got lucky enough, this shows that I'm lazy to a certain degree, to buy some pre-assembled. I gotta be honest, it's been a while since I bought anything that was not rack mount computer that I had to put together. And I don't hate it. This one's tedious. It's mostly screws, thankfully. I've got the right tools for that job. And I've got some new shelves coming to help with that too. Instruction manuals. When I was little, I told my grandpa, when all else fails, read the constructions. I'm kind of good at that. Not exactly correct instructions. You're showing bolts, and I've got screws. Switch these things up. Shocking. The lift has been a gathering spot for garbage. I'll have to do something about that. These are awesome. I just picked up a bunch more. And now I'm working on the Jeep. It's nice to have a place to put the hardware. It's not going to get lost. It's still kind of chilly in Minnesota, if I'm being honest with you. But I've got the heater going. It's out a lot momentarily. I have learned that I'm going to need more metric stuff. Got all this SAE gear to work on Harleys, but a lot of stuff. It's definitely metric. Saw some funny memes. Play on word with Snap-on. We won't say what word that was, but it got me a good laugh. Let's just say there was a special decal made. It was orange. The toolkit was orange. Toolkit was a joke on that. Bits and stuff like that. I tried to buy decent hardened steel bits. I've got a bunch of vintage wrenches, including some of the old Craftsman. Honestly, for wrenches and the bike, or just working on stuff, I got no issues with Harbor Freight. You'll notice all my power tools are red or green. They're obviously not from there. I think all of these are the same. Come back and see this, what I have it built. Well, we got a lot of it assembled. One of the fun things of living in this house is I get about an hour at a time, and that's nobody's fault. It's just the way it is. So I just need to tighten some bolts and put on the casters in the back, and she should be ready to rock. Total construction time is about an hour, and it would have been a lot quicker if I paid closer attention to the instructions, because there's receiving holes for the casters that I had the bottom shelf on the top. Other than that, it was pretty smooth. And there she is assembled, and man, do I need to clean the lift off. But this will be good for holding tools. I've got another jack for motorcycles underneath, and I'm actually going to run into Harbor Freight to see if I can find another one of these to put on the edge of this for some of my other impact drivers. It is before dawn on a Saturday. The house is mostly sleeping. My daughter's getting up, and we're getting ready to go to the Polar Plunge. Now, this is an event where if somebody says they're looking forward to it, they're either lying or they're crazy. Either way, you should be careful. But in all seriousness, it's for a good cause. My daughter's special needs, so it's nice to be able to support things like the Special Olympics. And so as I'm getting ready, it dawns on me that I have some gear that applies both to somebody that's, trying to be prepared by having gear in their vehicle in the winter, or just in general if there's an issue. It's great for motorcycle riders because of the specific conditions they go through. And it's good for today because I'm going to show you a bag that will keep my clothes dry. This is called a dry bag. It is waterproof. There's in a lot of them there's Velcro at the top. In this particular design, it rolls over and clips. I'm going to put my towel and change of clothes into here so that after I get out of the lake, I can put on my clothes and they'll be nice and dry. These dry bags are readily available. I think I bought this one off of Amazon. And they're just awesome because if you have it on the back of your bike and it's raining, you'll have your clothes that are nice and dry. I have one of these for my tent when I go moto camping. Just so many really great uses for this type of bag. That's what it looks like with my gear in it. So a towel, change of skivvies, pair of socks, and a t-shirt. And you can imagine they make them in different sizes. If you had a little bit bigger one, you could keep a whole change of clothes in your vehicle in case you have an issue in the winter, or a tent in your vehicle, or whatever you need. Dry bags are super useful. So we're just getting done with church. Hi, Nissa. And I guess this weekend has not only just been a trip to Big Boys, but we're here in one of our favorite restaurants, Fat Willie's, having a burger here. So it's the Battle of the Burgers. And the one I just ordered here, I've had it before. It's a bit of a monstrosity. We'll show it to you as soon as it comes out. One of the reasons I love this place is all the cool stuff to look at on the walls. I suspect there's some Hawkeye stuff in here, and the colors of the booths, it might be taxi related, but there's a Hawkeye, a Herky in the entrance, and I halfway wonder if the owners might originally be from Iowa, my home state. Well, that's a bummer. Plans change. So I guess when we're in the place that I think is from my home state, we'll eat what is well known in my home state, which is a tenderloin. Reason being is the burger that I had ordered is a burger with an egg and bacon, and you're supposed to be able to get it with peanut butter and jelly, but they're out of jelly. And I've had a goober before, goober being a burger with peanut butter. It's okay, not my thing so much. The jelly really makes it, and believe it or not, I've been eating like Egg McMuffins with jelly for years, like something I was kind of raised on. So we'll check out the tenderloin, it's all good. So there we have it. Pork tenderloin, looks fairly legit. And I already ate the beer cheese soup. But tenderloins are a main staple in Iowa. The trouble is there's a place called Satliff that's my absolute favorite and litmus for all things. And there's also another place that I go to every year called Pub on the Cedar. And it would be a miracle if this place even held a candle to those places. But I do enjoy a tenderloin, so we're gonna enjoy it. Taryn,
Here's bucket.
what did you say you wanted? What do you want?
Let me see it.
Besides hugs, Taryn. Taryn, can you show us again? What would you like? Do you remember? Oh, hi.
Show me, what do you want? No, what do you
Hi.
want to eat?
Is there anything else you want, or you all done? Oh, is that right? And this Waldron.
Yep.
And I-94. You know that interstate well.
Okay.
Ooh, it's nice and warm in here, unlike where we're about to head.
Yeah, this is nice.
-8 outside. Probably about 80 degrees in here.
I like it.
It feels awesome.
There's the herky. What do you think, Taryn? You ready to go? Let me think about it. What do you think?
Feels nice in here.
Welcome. Welcome.
There's an El Camino.
All right. Here we go. There we go. I'm excited because I ordered this a while ago. Some of you may remember that we went from Albert Lea to Red Lodge, Montana back in, I think it was 2019. It might have been before the channel, but I did earn this on the Street Glide. That's really not much for bragging rights. That's going across country on a sofa, but nonetheless, 1,000 miles in a day, and this will not fit on my Street Glide because the plate is bent. So I can change the plate holder on that, which I may do at some point. But I've got 3 other bikes that I can put this on. And truth be told, I do want the bragging rights of doing a saddle sore on a Sportster. So looking, the red Sportster has a fold-out plate. I may be converting that back to a standard plate because that fold-out plate is subpar. Let's just leave it at that. And it may fit on the Slim, although I don't know about the clearance. So we'll see which bike I choose. The answer to that is none of them, because I don't think it'll fit on any of the bikes that I have. So I'll probably use it as an ornament on my barn, and they do make some plastic frames. I might look at getting some of those and see if I can't modify them into fitting in the bike. So back to the drawing board. And the Roadster is getting an oil change and getting looked at. The Street Glide's the next one to get out, and that'll be good, because I don't need her to get temperamental and jealous either. It's May and beautiful outside, and I've been riding since Valentine's Day, so February. You would think I would get content up on YouTube, but I guess there's just always something. So hopefully, being the Memorial Day weekend is coming up, I'll have an opportunity to compile footage from my Des Moines trip and just tooling around. So I did get the Slim out today. Picked up a windshield bag to put behind the karaoke sound bar, largely to put sunglasses and stuff in. I've had these in the past. This kind of messed up my setup. Anyway, it's nice because it's keeping this from vibrating, and now I have somewhere to put my glasses. But she's feeling a little left out and maybe a little temperamental from not being started in a while. She had a dead battery and needed to be jumped. So I guess it is what it is. The Sportsters have been getting lots of attention. Well, I have been capturing video and have been doing things. There's just been a lot going on, so I've not been able to get a video out the last couple of weeks. I definitely wanted to make sure to get one out this week. It's taken video from 2024. I'm still going through old stuff and putting it up on the site. So keep checking back, hit like, hit subscribe, and most importantly, remember to see the beautiful things that are around you every day.